Okay, thank you very much for the yeah, so nice introduction. So yeah, my name is Shuichi Onami, and so I got another expert name. So good pleasure. Okay, I'm going to the actual project. Okay, in the foundingGIDE. So I want to talk about these things. The Matthew first in this morning. So nicely kind of introduce the metadata and the ontology and things. So thanks. So I don't want to. I don't need to go into this kind of interaction. So that's. I just jump into the nine. And so that slide is Matthew so showed. That is the project kind of overview. We are thinking about integrating those repository in Japan, of um, Europe, and other as Australia, so to integrate. And also we want to kind of, in some kind of integrate the microscopy image data with the preclinical image data. So hopefully. And I want to just a little bit more in detail about the project. So to make it happen, so we have several kind of one package for the small progress step. So we are here. Okay, so we think about the integrating the image data, and so to do that, so we are now working on the groundwork. Okay? So work focus on the idea of image type and accessibility and how to make and metadata they used and detail analysis. So the motivation is to harmonize the metadata model among the sources. So global image data. So we have to analyze and compare requirement of the existing metadata model used by resources, and also elucidate the overlap and the difference in between. And then so up the model component and so try to solve that make a solution. So actually, so we are looking at those three resources and analyze. And we want analyze beyond these two, three resources. So, okay, what we are doing right now is that we analyze model of those three repository and identify overlap difference and of the metadata model. And we are looking into the model component of the ontology and so determine the mismatch between. So using this result to examine the requirement for achieving the metadata harmonization and making it into a guide. And in some way, hopefully propose the criteria for harmonizing the metadata. So that's what we are doing, right? So we thankfully we get major team and ideal team to from the team to their metadata model. So SSP, and map to the ready work. So I hope that you already know that's ready. So I thought maybe 4 years ago or something. So we discussed about the metadata essential metadata in EDI, and so propose some kind of, I think that it's a framework of the what the metadata of imaging should be. So, and this is a metadata. So we map those three different metadata model to the framework and see the difference between. So simply this is the result. It's so small, but there are many kinds of this is the module. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 module in the model, and the detail is called attribute. There are more small detail more detail about the description of the kind of things. And so this light green shows those items. So those are three repository have some input. So the other, yeah. So that's this is 16 item. So we have some shared kind of input in metadata model, and the other white one. That's the some of our repository have the input of that, but that's not. Okay, so those 16 them. So we already have the overlapping input. So that is those 16 are easy to start with the harmonizing. Okay. So, and looking into the vocabulary used in this item. So, the Matt already introduced nicely about the ontology, but it's not necessarily the ontology, but the control vocabulary. And so we compare those three repository about the kind of the what that about the into the each topic, so you figure out they are using the controlled vocabulary or not. So and so found so this is also kind of quite along with the massive presentation as the imaging method and taxonomy information. So the one is information. So we are using the ontology or controlled vocabulary for all three resources. But another basically a white one. So that's just one or two resources uses control vocabulary. And so this yellow, yellow one is, so they use some kind of ontology, but they use a different one. That's so yeah, the previous speaker said that in the same target information, but there are several ontologies that must use it. So this is somewhat different in between. So and so that is the easiest one to do is this green one. So we already input the information with the same ontology to the same ID. Okay, so this is the current situation. So and so we now will discussing about how to make the harmonization. So and to do that, so we are thinking about the use case of the data. So that is a very important discussion at the REMI 2019. So the essential metadata depending on what the purpose of the data to be used. Okay, so for if the same data is there, but if you are molecular biologist need some information, but you are AI scientist, you need a different information. Depending on what the purpose of use necessary metadata is different. So there is just a list of possible usage, but maybe there should be longer list. So and yeah, please give us an idea. For example, this is the generation of the new hypothesis by looking at the data. So, and also the development and the validation of the new image analysis method and tool, and also exploration and evaluation of the chemical compound function. So, and the comparative phenotypic analysis with preclinical clinical data and the integrated analysis of the bioimaging data and the multimodal analysis. So, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So, and we just briefly looking into some example. For example, this is the genetic. This is a genetic research. So this is one example of the targeting the expression pattern of the gene of interest across different species. In this case, the cadherin. So in this case, the cellular phenotype is interesting. So that's we need gene, protein, organism phenotype information, for example. And if you go into the drug discovery disease research, and so this case, a compound phenotype information is necessary, maybe. So if you go into the tool development kind of thing. So, for example, you have this kind of images, and you are trying to make some tool analyzing it. So, and also if you have a time-lapse images or something, so you need to develop something. So in this case, you need a metadata or imaging method, instrument, and dimension, and pixel box size. Okay, so this kind of information is necessary. Okay, so, and also we are reviewing the result from the point of the ontology. Okay, so, and so the ontology already explained by Matthew, but yeah, there are many good points, bad points. So, but anyway, the coverage, how well the ontology covers the domain. That is, the ontology is basically developed by the one kind of human base. So that's sometimes it's covered, but not covered. So for example, the PubChem, that is the extensive coverage. Okay, so and the experimental factor ontology, that is so those are used in the SSPD and IDR, but so in some way it's not covered, but so OBI can complement. So that is because of that, the SSPD used those in EFO in addition to OBI in addition to the EFO example. So, and the user point of view, how widely the ontology used. So NCBI taxonomy and GO, that is widely used. And so FBDA, that is used for the imaging method across those three resources. That is widely used, but I think that there is a limited coverage. And the maintenance, that is important. The ontology actively maintained and updated, the FBDI. That's so the last updated is 3 years ago. So, and yeah, it's but it's not well. Okay, so, and integration, how well those ontology be integrated with the other systems. That is, ontology is not the kind of the domain ontology is not necessarily, not the independent, but it need to be interconnected with the other domain ontology. So that is very important. And OBO factory ontology, those listed here is the very well providing the interoperability. So, and that open access this. So that is a problem, but so is a ontology available free or open to use, and SonoMed CD is it's not unfortunately the open. So that's more kind of the unfortunate thing. It's Japan is not have a right to access this one. So that's if we that is a kind of the fault of the Japanese society, I think. But anyway, so we need some others to do for mapping the medical or pathological information with without this not properly sustainability. So and so the consistency and the uniformity. That's the so the O is that's good kind of system. Okay? So and so looking at the kind of from this point of view, so if we think about we need to think about the interoperability of the preclinical data. That is one of the future goals of our foundingGIDE project. So we need to have some ontology to connect in between the microscope data and the preclinical imaging data. So in this case, this kind of DICOM and SonoMed CT or other freely accessible kind of the ontologies is disease and the pathology ontologies is necessary. So that's other than the sonometer ID. So we will think about using the different similar ontologies to be think about. Okay. So and finally, so the original 16 component that is shared all three our repository and the 4 additional components from the discussed from the use case and the ontology point view discussion. This is listed here: the study ID, dataset ID, pathology, disease ID, and phenotype ID. So we propose so far right now this 20 item should be the starting point of the harmonizing the metadata in between the at least 3 repository. And yeah, that is the intermediate result, and we want to discuss with you after the kind of in a breakout session. So, and yeah, someone talk about the LLM. So we have some comment. That's yeah. The current metadata annotation was done by manually human curation, but it's a problem in the scalability. And also the recent advance in the LLM has some potential and possibility that is the automatic metadata annotation. And we already, maybe many of you already doing as well, but we already tested and we have some positive kind of impression of this. So in this case, but we still kind of think the human annotation is much better than the automatic LLM-based the annotation, and also we use some other information to automatically or some way. So that's we propose the flagging of the metadata that is originate, which is the origin. That's a human or annotated or LLM annotated or somewhere. So that is to make rich metadata available and also the precise kind of use of the metadata and the reliability. So that's we propose that, and also now the LLM is well advanced. That's we also discussed about the idea to metadata writing with the natural language. So that is more easier for the LLM. So we are also thinking about this possibility as well. So, and yeah, we need a study ID and the image data ID. So we are proposing and to assign. And also, yeah, so we need a sign. And also the versioning of the metadata is very important. Okay. So, and we now have a draft report, and so we write more detail about this result, and we will share this in a breakout room, and we want your input. So, and actually, so we want your metadata model. We want to compare with and much deeper analysis and find a better way to future kind of harmonizing the metadata, right? So actually, we want to thank the bioimaging team and IDL team and the foundingGIDE team, and also those 2 guys, Koji and Yuki, is a major contributor of this analysis. I'm just sitting. Okay, so and so those 2 guys I want to appreciate. So that's it. So thank you very much.